is the Metro Chicago Sports Network coverage of high school baseball. Our first game of the season as the new Trier Trevians take on Oakland High School from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Welcome to our broadcast on the cable and the internet. Be sure to like and subscribe. How do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action. Let our season begin. And we start on the road this year on our network as the new Trier Trevians take on the Oakland, Tennessee Patriots. They're from Murfreesboro, northeast Murfreesboro. Trevians have 4 games here, and we will be covering all 4, weather permitting. There's some question to that with tomorrow's game. But in any case, we're here. Trevians had a great basketball season. We finished up with the record of 31-4 and the Sweet 16 in the toughest sectional in the state of Illinois. What's interesting to note is nobody from that sectional, because they beat each other up, I think, made it downstate. That new Trier Glenbrook South game was a real emotional game. A lot of ups and downs and really tight.
Leading off for the Trevians, shortstop number 14, Alex Mendez.
Here's Alex Mendez to lead it off. The Trevians are 0-2 on the year. And in both cases, they gave up the lead or failed to come back in the bottom of the 7th, though. They made it very, very close. There's a strike one, and we're underway. Turf field. There's a ground ball, so a little roller. Tough chance, and they'll let it roll foul ball. I think one of the things, Oakland's played about 10 games, and New Trier has played 2, but they have been off for more than a week because of the weather. Now the delivery on the way, line shot. That's a single. Leadoff single for Alex Mendez. Nice job staying with it. And James Trevs, the batter.
Number 6, James Trevs.
Trevs bats, falls one back for strike. Let the baseball season begin. We'll be here all the way through till July with baseball. Outfield playing straight away for the Patriots. Shows a bunt, fouled it on. And we have a few came down for the games. And down low ball, and Mendez over to second. Mendez with that good speed. And a high ground ball. Shortstop will have it. Go to first in time. But meanwhile, Mendez moves over to third, so runner at third with one out.
Right fielder, number 23, Brendan Stressler.
Here's Brendan Stressler. Yeah, strike one. And ground ball. Got the job done over the right side of the infield. And Alex Mendez home to score. 2 out, but the Trevians take the early lead, 1-0.
First baseman, number 4, Lewis.
Here's Lewis, Florida. I get to announce this year. Usually I don't get to announce at the games. Makes it easier on me. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, strike. I am expecting bat timing to be an issue today. Outside the ball. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike. And throw to first, and that be it. So top half of the first inning. 1 run on 1 hit. No errors, nobody left. Go to the bottom half of the first inning. And New Trier 1 and Oakland Patriots nothing coming to bat. Go to the bottom half of the first inning. Battery today, Hastings pitching, and Wolf behind the plate. Ground ball, right to Carabas, over to first and threw it high and away. Safe on the error.
Center fielder, number 14, Hunter Rather.
Here's Hunter Rather. High and tight the ball. Nice pickup, errant throw, and that's might be not knowing how to play on a turf infield, because all the infields on the North Shore that players are used to are all grass. And fouled away. This is a grass outfield, but a turf infield here at Oakland High School, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Ground ball. Out at second. Got him at first. The DP, 6-4-3. Mendez to Austin Brown to Lewis, Florida. And first pitch hitting fly ball. And taken for the out. And shallow right field by second baseman Austin Brown. 3 up, 3 down, no runs. Well, not three, 3 up, 3 down, but no runs, no hits, an error, but nobody left. At the end of 1-0, New Trier. Here's Sam Gossard to lead off here in the top of the second inning. And a strike. Oakland pitcher is doing a great job of grooving it for the first pitch. Getting first pitch strike. Inside the ball. What? Early in the going. Under the lights. Twilight. Swinging a ground ball. Slow roller. Right to Coach Napoleon. Clean pickup. And strike 3 on the outside corner. Coach Napoleon trying to add to his record, moving in on the all-time record for the most wins by a high school coach in Illinois. He's second on the list now. But the one that has the lead has long since retired. In fact, I'm not even sure he's still alive. Outside the ball. Of course, all of us are getting long in the tooth. Inside the ball. And a strike. And ball 4. Here's Austin Brown. And a pitch high ball. Austin, the second baseman. Runner with the lead, throw to first, runner back. There goes the runner, ground ball. They'll take the only play, which is at first, and over to second goes the runner. So 2 down, runner at second.
Strike 1, Henry Wolf.
On the outside corner. Yeah, mechanics. And a strike. Time called. Wolf steps out. 1-2 to Wolf. And the pitch, foul back. It's called dropping the microphone. Be honest. Stepped on the cord and pulled it right off. Strike 3, and that'll do it for the inning. In the inning, no runs, no hits, and a man left. Go to the bottom half of the second. And the new Trier Trevians continue to lead it over the Oakland Patriots 1-0. Well, we go to the bottom of the second inning.
Leading off bottom of the second.
And Nathan P.
21, Nathan P.
Nathan P. leads it off. Outside corner, a little bit too far outside, ball one. Dalton Hastings on the mound, swinging a bit straight. 1-1. And pitch high ball. I went back through the records and just the recent draft picks out of New Trier. There's a line shot. That's a base hit. First hit of the ball game for the Patriots. He's gonna go to second, and the gapper. First hit of the ball game for the Patriots.
Right fielder, number 11, Sam.
He had Ben Brecht, pitcher in the Rays organization. And, oh, I thought we had a pinch runner. That's not what it was. Batting gloves put away. Drew Fisher and Dylan Horvitz, both in the same year. Drew a pitcher and Horvitz a catcher. That was the year the Trevians headed to the Final Four. Swinging to his strike. And Charlie Tilson, second round draft pick with the St. Louis Cardinals, played a couple of years with the White Sox, came back and coached during the COVID year for New Trier, for Wilmette, for the Wilmette Waves, fall ball, because we didn't have any other sports that year. And he's back in baseball. Last year played AAA for the Phillies. And just a little outside. And well outside, and the count was up at deuces. It's pretty good I can keep track of the count, because without my glasses on, I can't see beyond the batter, except through the viewfinder. Hot shot ground ball, Trevs over to Florida, has it for the out, runner holds. And then it gets away, and the runner moves on over. These are the kind of mental mistakes that's fine to make at the beginning of the year. There's something else about Illinois baseball.
Jacob Hopkins.
Everybody makes the playoffs, so games are nothing more than your quiz. Jacob Hopkins swings and misses for a strike. Hopkins has a runner at third. Swing and a miss, strike. And went fishing. Seeing how we're in Murfreesboro, he went fishing in the Stone River. Line shot caught by Florida. And the runner will have to hold at third.
Designated hitter number 22, Cutler Turner.
Being a Civil War historian, and one of the foremost ones, I guess, in Chicago, that I'm glad we're playing here. Get a chance to walk the battlefield where all the Chicago area guys that fought here. High and outside the ball. One of the key Union defenders here at the battle was a man named Philip Sheridan, as in Sheridan Road. Fouled off. And his brigade was made up of a lot of Chicago area regiments. Cutler Turner, the batter, fouls one off. Turner is a sophomore, one of two on this Patriots team. In the dirt, he did go, dropped third strike, but over to first and in time, and that be it for the second inning. At the end of two, New Trier leading it 1-0. Here's A.J. Steinbeck. Yeah, strike one. A.J. made a name for himself last year, both with getting hit by a pitch and for triples. He had a lot of them. There's one stretch there during the summer where he had something like 6 and 7 games. And strike three. So 1 up, 1 down.
Number 14, Alex Mendez.
Alex Mendez is the batter. Back to the top of the batting order. Outside the ball. Trevians have had 2 base runners, gotten one of them home, and that was Alex. He led off the ball game with a single. And strike. And topped it, fouled it off down the third base line. I always love that this time of year when people ask me, well, where is the team ranked? And I go, it doesn't matter. You play the games, it's not where you're ranked. Foul ball. Scattered the dugout, the Trevians dugout. I'm going to have fun tomorrow. High wind warning. They lock and load inside the ball. Topped a little ground ball, and that's going to go foul. In addition to our games of the regular season, you can go on back and take a look at the archives. We have baseball games in there. I'm not sure if I go back to the 1997 on the archives. Some of the earlier games have been kind of lost. Line shot, ground ball. Nice pickup by the shortstop. Long throw, got away. And once again, Mendez aboard. Here's James Carabas.
Number 6, James Carabas.
So Carabas bats. And popped right field. Taken for the out. And the coach was none too pleased that he tried to pick off the runner at first. Just leave it alone.
Right fielder, number 23, Brendan Stressler.
Yeah, what you should do is throw to second in that situation. It's your cutoff man, not trying to press somebody by throwing behind the runner. There goes the runner, there goes the throw, not in time. Stolen base for Mendez. Two out. Mendez at second. And the pitch, a little piece of it, right into the catcher's mitt. Trevians will be home, weather permitting, next week in real time. And a ball. Trevians will have a couple of non-conference games before starting the Central Suburban South season. Foul ball. Got a big one, actually, the first one back with Oak Park River Forest. New Trier and Oak Park River Forest always play tough. And a high pop-up. Foul territory, room for it. And nope, didn't get it. Foul ball. Everyone knows it's windy. I think the wind got it out a little bit. Maybe a little bit misjudged in the lights. Or maybe it was a zigzag play. He zigged and the ball zagged. So Stressler still has some life. And swinging a miss, strike three. And that be it for the top of the third. Trevians hold on to a 1-0 lead as we go to the bottom half of the third. Here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Bottom of the third, Carter Kuzmak take the pitch high for a ball. First offering from Dalton Hastings. And fly ball. Drops in for the base hit. Out in right center. And leadoff batter aboard for the Patriots. Courtesy runner. Adam Martin, the courtesy runner. Chris Austin, the batter. And short of butt. Pitch outside the ball. Again, short bunt. Pitch outside the ball. And pitch high, ball 3. So 3-0. And the Patriots might have a little something going here in the bottom of the third. Ball 4. Low and outside, it looked like. So 2 out. First time either team has had 2 base runners aboard. Nobody out. Cale Vincent, the batter. And outside the ball. That's 5 in a row from Dalton. In there for a strike. New Trier outfield shaded slightly to right field. Ground ball. Got him at second. On the fielder's choice. So runners at the corners with 1 out. Hunter Rather, the batter. And goes to bunt. They're going for the suicide squeeze, and they threw the ball away. And over to third goes the runner who was on first. Now, just score that as a fielder's choice. I don't. Would you score that as a hit? No.
Third baseman number 23, Carson Love.
I can't get the. I suppose you score that as an error on the errant throw. Swing and a miss, strike. Those suicide squeeze fielder's choice error. And the ball game all tied up. Swing and a miss, strike. Still only 1 out. Lead run at third for the Patriots of Oakland High School, Murfreesboro. Pitches high, a ball. There goes the runner. Fly ball. Drops in for the base hit. And the ball game is now 2-1 in favor of Oakland. And runners at first and second.
Second baseman number 21, Nathan P.
Here's Nathan P. He got on base last time. He was at the plate. Over to second. Runner back. I still remember that 2007 team with the size of those players. The smallest player on the infield was 6'1". Went up to 6'8", and they were all like that. Swing and a miss, strike. That team finished second in state. I would have hated to have been a little 5'2", 5'3" shortstop, square to bunt too soon. Have the fear of God charging in at you. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 out. Key strikeout for Hastings.
Sam Walter.
Foul ball. Even the pitchers were tall on that team. The shortest regular starter of the 4-man rotation. Now the 5th man was small, but the 4-man rotation was 6'3" to 6'8" in size. Outside the ball. Outside the ball. Pitcher's eyeball. Oh my! Sent a rocket out to right field. Another error for the Trevians. That'll score another run. Now, Henry Wolf tried to pick off the runner at first, and instead he scatter-armed it out to right field. Yeah, ball 4. Here's Jacob Hopkins, the bat. And outside the ball. So going to be a strike, 1-1 on Hopkins. 2 out. 2 on, first and second. Bottom of the 3rd inning. And Oakland now with a 3-1 lead. A fly ball, deep, and taken by A.J. In the inning, 3 runs, and it is Oakland High School 3 and New Trier 1, and we'll be back with more. And Louis Ford, first pitch hitting, fly ball. Left fielder has it for the out, 1 up, 1 down.
Center fielder, number 29, Sam Gossard.
Here's Sam Gossard. I guess his nickname's going to be Goose. I apologize if I am saying that wrong, or if you don't like it, you tell me. I won't do it again. There's a strike. Got a little piece of it, fouled it off. 0-2. And just a little outside the ball. Tried to paint the corner. Didn't quite get it. And fists at it. Fly ball to right. And taken for the out. There's Dylan Mayer, designated hitter. And ground ball, slow roller, shortstop. Nice pickup, throw to first. 3 up, 3 down for the Trevians in the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Halfway home with this one. 3-1 in favor of Oakland over New Trier. There's Turner to lead it off. And a ball. Ball back. Well, there's two things that Oakland High School has that New Trier will never have. One is lights on Duke Childs Field, and the other is a marching band. I understand it's a pretty good marching band, too. That's a ball. Well, they're better than New Trier, because New Trier hasn't had a marching band since 1962. Now the pitch and a foul ball down the right field line. Out of play. And pitches high a ball. Like New Trier, Oakland has won 2 state championships. Outside corner, strike 3.
Catcher number 20, Carter Kuzma.
Dalton Hastings. Swing at a ground ball. Foul. Called foul. Bounced over the base. Foul. I drove down here today, which is the 29th of March. I left and it was 28 degrees in Chicago. I got down here and it was in the 70s. I had to make a quick apparel change. Outside the ball. Squiver foul. Other thing I noticed about the drive down was the difference in gas prices between the city or the Chicago area, because I didn't go into Chicago, There's a high pop-up foul, and again out of play down that right field line. Swing and a miss, strike three.
Left fielder number 3, Chris Alston.
Like I said, I am very clearly seeing the batting timing issue for Trier in this one. Outside of ball. Not taking anything away from the Oakland pitcher. I mean, he's doing a great job, but there's a strike. And outside of ball. Ball back. Swing and a miss, strike three. And the Patriots go quietly in the bottom of the third, or fourth rather. At the end of 4, 3-1. Favor Oakland High School of Murfreesboro over the new Trier Trevians. Outside of ball one. Top of the 5th. And a strike on the outside corner. Austin Brown, the batter. No, that's not Austin. There's a strike. I'm leading the team too. This is my first game of the year. And foul back. And the delivery, swinging a ground ball, a little comebacker. Over to first, in time. Here's Henry Wolf. Wolf bats. And foul ball. And outside the ball. Yeah, strike right down the middle. Took it all away. And strike 3 on the outside corner. 2 down. And here's A.J. Steinbeck.
Left fielder number 19, A.J. Steinbeck.
There was a very famous umpire that once remarked when somebody was complaining about balls and strikes. The ump turned to him and said, "Let me tell you something, before you get much older, you can't get a base hit with your bat upon the shoulder." Meaning, don't complain about balls and strikes, swing at the pitch. Foul ball. Of course, I'm famous now in scouting circles for my one line about a catcher almost 20 years ago, a little more than 20, maybe. Swing and a miss, strike three, 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody's left, bottom half of the 5th inning. And it remains 3-1 in favor of Oakland. Here's Cale Vincent to lead off the bottom of the 5th. And take the pitch outside the ball. Pitch is high ball. To be honest with you, I don't like the kick out on catchers. They're going to lose a second or two with having to get up. There's straight. Of course, I suppose in the crouch you have the same problem, but outside of ball 4.
Center fielder number 14, Hunter Rather.
I've noticed in this game there's no real shifting going on. Go to first, runner back. I don't know that with the change in the major leagues if it's corresponded to a change in high school rules. Could be. Would make sense if they did. No more shifts. There goes the runner, swing and a miss, protecting the runner, throw out the second. Nope. Got away out there, but just stolen base. Outside the ball, gets away from Wolf on the air. I'm not sure if that was Wolf's problem or Dalton's pitch problem. Maybe a little bit of both. Doesn't matter. Got away and the runner went to third. Scooped that and fouled away. And got hit by the pitch. I think it got him, fortunately, on the helmet. Sounded like it. That is to say, glanced off the helmet. Nothing serious.
Third baseman number 20.
Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Swinging a bit straight. Swung at a high one. Runners on at the corners. Now there goes the runner. And they'll just let him take second. Got away from Wolf, but they weren't going to throw it anyway. Keep that runner at third. Now, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike. Runners on at second and third. Hastings gets the sign and then steps off. And the lock and load. And a fly ball. And AJ with the throw, not in time. Sacrifice fly will work, bringing home the run. And it's 4-1. Trevians play a little dropsy here today. Kind of let this one, at this point, get away from them a little bit. Time called, and Clip out to have a word with Dalton. Now the pitch, high and outside the ball, and oh no, not again. And AJ kind of goofed it up too. And I'm not sure that's one or two errors, but in any case, one scores. Let's see if they score that it's a single or a double error. I would almost score it as a double error. Error on the throw and then an error out there on AJ on the pickup. High and outside the ball. And the bases are cleared here. But again, you know, it's hard to tell in a game like this if you can really blame Dalton Hastings as the pitcher for what's going on behind him. And it's high ball. Ball 4. And Dalton may be getting a little frustrated. Here's Sam Walter. Swing and a miss, straight. Looked like he might have even fisted him a little bit on that strike, on that pitch. And a high bounder. Step on the bag, and that's all he'll get. Runner safe at first. Mendez took the lead runner.
First baseman number 16, Jacob Hopkins.
Technically, I guess you score that as a fielder's choice. Down low ball. Well, I would certainly say the Rust-Oleum hasn't worked. There's still a lot of rust on the Trevians here outside the ball. There goes the runner. And down the line. And Brendan Stressler got there but couldn't hold on. 7th error for the ball game for the Trevians. Ouch. This one hurts. Swing and a bit of strike. You know, there's something else too. That's the old travel syndrome. Even if you try and get, as the Trevians did, get down here a day early, there's still that travel syndrome. And it's always rusty. Now the time called. Now the runners at the corners, outside, ball gets away. Here comes the runner home, here comes the throw. Not in time. And another whoopsie on the part of the Trevians. But I don't think you call that as an error. Pass ball or wild pitch. Runner leads off second. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and then the inning over. But the Trevians gave up a bunch more, and we go to the 6th. And Alex Mendez, nice diving throw, got him. Top of the 6th. Both teams.
Number 6, James Carabas.
Is Carabas. Both teams have just 2 hits. The score, though, is 6-1. Favor of Oakland High School. And I take that back. Oakland has 3 hits, but 6-1. So obviously you can't blame Dalton Hastings here. Scattering 3 hits through 5 innings. Yeah, one of the things also is a couple of these players are juniors, which means this is really kind of their first exposure to varsity sports of any kind here on the baseball end. Dying Quail right to the first baseman. 2 up, 2 down.
Right fielder, number 23, Brendan Stressler.
Here's Brendan Stressler. Swing and a miss, straight. And strike 2. Outfield straight away. Foul ball off to the left. Well, time-wise, the game's gone pretty quick here. Swing and a miss. Strike three. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. 6-1. Oakland High School leading New Trier. Bottom of the 6th. New pitcher on the mound for the Trevians. Will Hayes doing the honors. There's a strike. And a ground ball. Austin Brown over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Left fielder number 3, Chris Austin.
Chris Austin comes to bat. And inside the ball. Inside the ball. I'm ready for baseball. I got my new baseball scorebook for this year. And a strike on the inside corner. Get him backing away. Blackjack. We'll get to call it. First time today. 21 on the count, blackjack. And 55-footer ball. 3-1. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom half of the 6th inning, first batter. And we have changed catchers too. And a strike on the inside corner.
No way.
Oakland fans didn't like it. Trevians fans loved it. And I am ball 4 anyway. I will remind fans. I remind fans of my old adage. Umpires are like your mother. They're always right. Even when they're wrong, they're right. And the answer is always the same. Why? Because I said so. Swing a little foul tip. Strike. Now the runner would lead off first. Foul ball. well outside the ball. Bottom of the sixth. Trevians will have their last bats here in the top of the seventh. There goes one, strike three. Didn't matter. Got the stolen base, but I don't know. That looked like that might have been catcher interference. Interference by the batter on that throw, but again, it isn't anything because the ump didn't call it. Foul ball. I suppose because the batter ducked to get out of the way. I'm not complaining. I'm just mentioning that was close. Swing and a miss, strike. Looked like he went fishing for something that dropped. 0-2. And got a little piece of it followed up. Get our games on YouTube, on the internet, and on our cable network throughout the north and northwest suburbs. Now we get basically all of Lake County, so hello to all of you. Northern third of Cook County, all of Lake County, and even a part of McHenry County now on our network. Foul back. The look back. Long look back by Hayes. And pitch high a ball. That's what you get for taking too long and looking back. Swing and a ground ball. Foul. Coach. Another error on the coach. Or an error on the coach. Error number 8 for the Trevians. But we won't hold it against Coach Napoleon. And down the corner again. Down in the corner, out in the street, down the third base line. Will Hayes looks in, gets his sign. And strike 3. Caught him looking at the outside corner. In the inning, caught the corner. Caught the corner in the inning. No runs, no hits. and a man left. And we go to the 7th inning, 6-1. Oakland High School leading in New Trier.
Correction, P.J. Nilk.
Here's P.J. Nilk, pinch batting, leading it off. Trevians probably going to give a couple of players a chance to bat here in this one. Pitches high a ball. One of the things about this game, Trevians just 2 hits. And a combination of good pitching, but also the Trevians' timing has been way off. And Trevians making a lot of mental mistakes here. And it's a pitch low ball. And pitch high a ball. You know, as I'm thinking about this, I think Coach Napoleon said, you know, he's going to, thought in his head he's going to play around a little bit with the batting order and whatever, and see what some of the new players can do, and players can do in some of the positions. I've noticed a couple of these changes as the new season begins. And what better time to do it? You know, you do it in a sense, a meaningless game. Doesn't count for anything. Everybody makes the playoffs anyway in Illinois. Ground ball right down the line. It's a fair ball by P.J. Nilk. Nilk on his way to second, and they'll stop there with a leadoff double, 3rd hit of the ball game for the Trevians.
Now to play number 15, Sean Ropka.
There's Sean Ropka. Ropka bats. Low ball back. I always laugh when people duck from balls that are hit back to the screen. I'm mentioning that because, as everybody knows, you know, I'm at the New Trier, I'm literally shooting through the screen, and I don't move. There's a screen in the way. But, you know, I suppose it's a reaction to, oh my gosh. I have some funny stories about that. High and tight the ball. I had one at a professional baseball game where I was looking one way and the ball came right at me. kind of down the third baseline. I never moved. And the ball actually hit the seat right behind me. So the professional athletes that were there said, you know, that nearly killed you. I said, yeah, but it didn't. It didn't hit me. Roka bats, Milk on at second. Top of the seventh inning. There's a strike. And low ball. Will be here all season long. In the vicinity of 70 games. Strike three. Roke didn't look too happy with that call, but caught the corner.
Designated hitter number 21, Dylan Mayer.
Here's Dylan Mayer, designated hitter. One out, one on. Top of the seventh. Trevians chasing five. There's a strike. Runner with the lead. He did go. Strike. Dylan Mayer. What year was that? Was it 2000? I think it was 2017, where the Trevians started off at the beginning of the year, and about half the season they were awful, and ended up finishing fourth in state. Finally came together. Oh yeah, I remember what the issue was that brought them together. I won't go into a politics issue. Deuces. Yeah, foul ball. Down the left field line. Milk with the lead off second. And ground ball, third baseman. Thought to throw to second, nobody covering. Managed to throw to first, but Milk held anyway. So
Second baseman number 1, Austin Brown.
Here's Austin Brown. I was right before. Austin Brown, the batter. Like I said, I'm learning these players, so I'll get it. Pitch a low ball. Trevians, of course, have the big games against Evanston. I think that's about a month away. I haven't heard if we're going to play at Northwestern University for one of those. We have in the past. There's a fly ball. That's going to drop in for the base hit. That's going to score another run for the Trevians. as Austin Brown comes through with the single.
Now to play number 28, Luke Cherris.
Here's Luke Cherris. Oh, he's got some jewelry on. Got to take it off. Lucas Cherris. Came in to catch. Batting in the number 8 position. And a strike. Lucas also a hockey player. Swing and a miss, strike. A.J. Steinbeck scheduled to bat next. I don't know if he will. Good pinch hit there. Late in the ball game like this. 6-2. And against. Foul tip, held on, strike 3, and the ball game is all over. Final score, Oakland Patriots 6 and the new Trier Trevians 2. Join us for our next broadcast on the network. Join us all season long. Our baseball season has begun. And for all of us here at the network, hope you enjoyed the broadcast. And we say as always, so long, everybody.
This has been a Metro Chicago Sports Network copyrighted presentation. All rights reserved.